They actually now can do more stuff than I can do when it comes to cars.
First, second, third, as far as you can go, dude. Go.
Right, are we good? How's that? Like a little or just short drifting it. Works, it rolls. The power steering is a bit firm, but I think it just needs to run some fluid through the system and then it'll be all good, but could not be happier. It's amazing. Oh my god. You're a little low. Thank you for purchasing from Western Filters. Yeah, do you want it?
Look at this.
How's the service?
There you go.
No, it's not going on an angle.
Mate, alright. Put it on your roof then.
Do it, Ruthie.
Put it on your roof.
As much as I love Ruthie, no. Actually, no, it goes like that. That's how it goes. And the pipe goes down into there, and then the other pipe runs up there.
Morning. Morning. How we going?
How's it going?
How's it feeling this morning?
Feeling good.
Yeah? You feel good?
Yeah, excited.
You missed it.
I know, I had to go, man.
You missed
I was
it.
hanging to stay. It was like 9 o'clock at night, I was texting Dave, I was like, send it a run. Dave sent me a video, I was like,
Dave,
yeah.
it runs.
What did I tell you?
Are you sure you have this thing running?
Yeah.
Have we got any proof of that?
I sent Dave a video.
What have I seen? Did you see this thing running? We're gonna end up painting your face with this stuff, eh? You sure it runs?
Yeah,
sure it
I
runs?
heard it run.
Steve took off last night too, so when we first started, what you didn't see on camera, obviously we had a lot going on. Jack has to do what he's told, so he had to go. He had an excuse. Steve got scared when it didn't start. And I kind of looked around, I'm like, where the hell's Steve? Everyone's like, dude, I saw him running down the street. Run away! Run away! Run away! So Steve missed it as well, but he did a good thing. The motor actually runs. You guys have all heard it running this morning yet, or not? How is it? Ash, just one more time, just for me. I've only just got here. Give it a little. It's like the black truck starting, eh? It sounds exactly like when the black truck fires up. It sounds exactly the same. I woke up a couple of times during the night and went, did that just happen? Is there a VDJ in the 45 running back at the workshop? Where's your thing? That big. Oh yeah, that's like off a D9 Dozer, isn't it?
A beta.
Have you talked through what you're going to do yet?
So this goes here. Yeah. So that's gonna mount about. Yes, that's gonna mount about there and look hectic, and then the pipe's gonna just come down right into the side, and then we're going to run a pipe out of here. It's gonna come. It's gonna come up, and it's gonna have a little bit of lobster back here, a little bit of lobster back there, a little bit of lobster back there.
And what are you going to do at the top, Ashton?
It's gonna just arc back. Like a
Are you going to go with like a ram head or?
No, I'm not.
No. It's your car, you do what you want. Don't let any of these motherfuckers influence you. All right?
Yeah, well,
Except Harrison. Harrison is
Harrison.
the only one that is allowed
Yeah.
to influence you from here, all right? Because he's got to be on board to get a good design.
yeah.
I'd just go with the
It's like
laid-back
Mr.
kind of
Patrol
style.
here, and he's
It's
like,
like Newcastle Jasper. It's not old.
Yeah, but I think like you go and
It's a
lobster back,
mixture
I think, yeah.
of old and new.
I don't get where you're going
It's
to get
got the
lobster
old
back
airbox.
and then powder coated though. It's like,
Because it's low key.
I think stainless will look crap.
I think it's got to be powder
It's got to
coated.
be dedicated.
gonna
No,
have
actually, you
some
know what?
original
I
lobster
agree with
back.
Pedro because with that whole canister out here, you want the big brand head. I actually do agree.
I don't.
Mate, up to you. You pick it.
I want the old
What do you
airbox,
want? Just
old
that?
car, new running gear, new ring.
I showed him
New
photos.
heads.
Start making it up, dude, and then you'll make that decision then.
Okay.
Oh, and ordered tyres for you last night.
What are they? What size is that?
It's a surprise. It's going to be something that nobody is going to expect, and no, they aren't tracks. You are not
big
running
sevens.
around on tracks.
Low profile white walls.
Yeah. So the tyres should be here in the next couple of days. You can mount them up to the rims.
Yeah.
35s, right?
You can't have 35s, Ashton.
37's a new 35.
Yeah. Yeah, see that?
All right, I'm going. I've got stuff to do. So today it's just about buttoning up all of this, run around, grab the parts, and let's get into the fabrication of the bar work.
Yep.
So we got obviously this new bit of gear. This has come in. They've made up a stand for it. So we have a tube bender here now. They're going to make all of that tube up there by hand, following Harrison's design. That's the plan for all of next week, eh?
Yep.
Get this thing buttoned up. Yeah? So there's a lot of standing around and leaning going on right now. Do you want to go get some parts so you can get your car finished?
And person just looking at it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah? Alright, cool.
What's in the box, man?
It's in the box. It's light, packaged well,
Who's it from?
GSL. There it is. This massive box, just tiny little box. So there's your airflow sensor. We made up this stainless pipe, and then we just duct taped it onto the original like piping, just because we didn't really know exactly where the airbox would go. But now that we have the airbox, we know where everything's gonna go. We can punch a hole through here, make a stainless pipe all the way down into here, and then just chuck this in about there somewhere, and boom. You got airflow, we got pipe work, we got a snorkel, all the fun stuff. Monday morning in the eating shed, and you see that I have joined Ashton to work on the FJ49. So I'm currently on a study break. I finished all of that, so now I'm helping Ashton with the FJ49 and doing some study on a VDJ. So we're taking out the guard so we can begin running piping for the snorkel box and everything into the VDJ, so she can breathe a little bit cleaner. Yep, now we're gonna wet up this. Ooh. Do you want to have a go? Probably not, because I'm not that good, but...
I was standing on the city lights. All this doubt around me, then but look, I got it right.
You're gonna drill a hole in your car.
Yay.
Is that alright?
That's okay. Don't mess up that paintwork,
Yeah,
eh?
that's
That paintwork
the
is
issue.
Christine, don't mess it up.
Said I might. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. You been stuck just where you at because you never tried. Want a better life, I had to try, I bet it right. Yeah.
Now, at Patriot Campers, we only use Franius welders, right? This little welder here was given to our supplier, Smenco Australia, just to trial this with the race team with the trophy truck. This little 150 amp welder. Now, this little welder here will do TIG, like Ashton's doing right now, but it will also stick weld. It's got a little battery pack. You can run this welder here with absolutely no power attached. Now,
we always take our bottle of gas with us, just the little E-size bottles of gas. With this welder here, they quote, when you stick welding, you can weld up to 18 2.5 mil sticks on one battery. You were tacking and welding with this thing pretty much all day Friday, weren't you? Straight off the battery.
Yeah, pretty much.
The battery pack that comes with it, it charges in 30 minutes on a fast charge. So even if you're doing a remote work, say if you've got like a service van or something like that, instead of having to worry about taking the generator and power with you for a specific job, you can take this thing straight out to a machine or a trophy truck or a camper trailer. There's a quick run through. The Frontiers, Accu Pocket 150-400.
That was salesy, hasn't it?
I think people would be interested. I'd be interested in that.
Maybe y'all can miss me. I smack my girl's ass, tell her pinch me. It's hard to believe I made something from nothing, no hindsight. They said I might. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. This is better life, you never tried, I bet it right. You been stuck is where you at because you never tried. Want a better life, I had to try, I bet it right.
Morning, we are back in the shed. What's the verdict on the snorkel?
I like it.
Did you sleep on it?
Yeah, I did sleep on it, and I think that this is the best way without being too intrusive of everything else, because me personally, I don't think that this car suits the Ram Am because of the whole old cross modern theme I'm going for.
So I said to the boys last night, I said, look, go and sleep on it. They hung around here last night for a little bit. A couple of their mates come in. Ashton couldn't help himself. He put the car all back together and got it started again last night. This thing is just like you turn the key now, it fires up. But look, I think that they've done a really good job. I think it's kind of like a style of old school, new school. Old school, new school.
Yeah.
Old school, new school.
You got to watch yourself with this lot. I mean, they times are changing. They ain't no respecters of the old school.
Oh, bollocks. There's no school like the old school, and I'm the fucking headmaster. Got it?
I think it's come up $1 million. So I think the plan for today is get this kind of all buttoned up. A bit more sheet metal stuff that's arriving from Express Metal Products in today.
Yeah.
But what I'm really most excited about is start getting onto this tube work. Yeah?
Yeah, let's try and just done deal. Get this thing all wrapped up in bar work. And
Are you back to school tomorrow?
I think so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. So this might be the last day that we've got Christian in here for now, for this part of the build anyway.
Sorry, guys.
And you got to go back to school, get all your school work done. And Ashton's going to keep on welding.
Instead of building dope ass cars.
It is a day past car. All right, boys, get into it. Have a sick day. I'll see you in a bit.
And just like that, we have tube. So we now have 8 pieces of this long tube to make some cool bends and wrap my whole car up in bar work, because I like to lean it into walls and things, because I'm going to be way too excited the first time I put this thing out. And we have all of the CAD printouts to show us what distances we go before bending, what angles, all that. So, okay, let's stop talking about it and get into it, eh? So we need a 3-degree twist in between these bends, so that's what we're trying to work out now. Christian's trying to get it perfect, but it's a little bit touchy. So this whole process takes a little bit of a long time, because you have to be perfect with every bend, or otherwise the whole thing will get messed up. So, okay, good. Go, quick. Just like that, we got pipe number 1. So let's see how she fits, see if we did it right. been looking pretty good at it. I like it. I don't mind it. Oh, where's Harrison? We need to come and have a look at the first bend.
That looks like it's pretty close to the pretty close to the angle there. Yeah. Nice.
Not bad. How's it going?
Oh, stop it. Hell yeah. What do you reckon? Pretty sweet.
Dude, how good are those bends out of that machine? Uh-huh. We're gonna build a trophy truck next, Harrison. You can? Dude.
It's dope, eh?
Dude, are you kidding? We're gonna start making bar work for everything. Oh man,
big old boys.
That's freaking exciting. Uh-huh. New skills here at Patriot. Technology changes everything, eh?
Yep.
A job that, look, it's all about efficiency, and that's where we are, I suppose, compared to the way that we build compared to everything else. We build based on production efficiency, right? Labour costs money, and that's where we bring the technology into everything that we produce here. And we got guys like Harrison and Jack, and you see what they do in the background. The time that they spend, and look, for a one-off, it's probably a little bit of a different story, because a one-off, there's always a lot of time that goes into a one-off. We could productionise this thing.
Cool.
So maybe throw it in the comments. Who wants an FJ49? Would you build another one for someone, you reckon?
I'll build as many as people want and as many as people will pay me enough for.
That's my boy. Awesome. This is really cool. Badass. Cool to see. I think it's just happened. They actually now can do more stuff than I can do when it comes to cars. You got to remember, these boys just turned 17 years old, right? What they are learning up here is just, it's out of control. Now they're starting to blow my mind a little bit. They've been supervised by the boys all the way through this build, but their first time on a tube bender happened 2 hours ago. 2 hours into it, and they've just got it. There's nothing that these two kids can't do. What I'm really excited to see is what happens on the next build, and the next build after that, and the next build after that. Look out SEMA, because I can guarantee you one day you might see a build come out of this place back at SEMA, like the black truck back over there, but built by these kids down here and the boys here at Patriot Games. They're all taking it to the next level. This is going to be one badass build. We set it from the start.
Tiny bit up. We had a very good day yesterday. We got all the tube work all bent, numbered. So now we get all of these nice parts from Express. We have these mounts for all the tube work. As you can see, it's all notched and bent and tabbed. By the end of today, this whole car should be looking completely different, because we'll have guards on. It's gonna look so sick. We're just gonna have a nice guard there coming down. Whole thing's gonna be wrapped up in bar work. Tow hitch is gonna be on. It's gonna look epic. I am so keen for it today. Christian's, he's back at school, which sucks to be him, but whole thing, we're gonna have a nice guard over there, massive guard on the front. I am so keen. Let's get this done. We got the first mountain. We're just tacking up all of them onto these chassis so that we can mock up some bar work and see how that looks.
And again with some excitement.
Yeah, I'm tired and I am excited. I don't show emotion, everyone knows this.
Because I have had little experience with emotion, I am unable to articulate the sensation.
Okay, so we've chucked on all of these chassis mounts. Now it's time to make the tube mounts, which is kind of a little bit like that. And that'll bolt onto the chassis and hold all the main tubes. So I've just got to notch out all of these, got to shave off the ends, make them all notch sharp and make them together. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to do. So we'll get that done and I'll check back in with you. So I've been welding up these brackets, they're looking sick. Then Harrison over there, he walks down just as I'm finishing up the fourth one and says, oh yeah, all these are wrong. They're supposed to arc in this way, not out that way. So thanks for that one.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Now I've got to grind all of them and turn them around and flip them. And
I stopped you at the fourth one though. You only did 4, so.
I did more
Could've
than
let you
half.
do the 6.
I did more than half. Okay, well, I'm gonna get that done.
Remember your pressure points.
Do my exercise. Woosah.
21,000.
Get all the bends on here perfect and all the mounts tweaked up and down. This is a long process and it takes a lot of time. It'll all be worth it in the end when it'll fit mint, there will be no gaps and it'll look sick. It's perfect.
I can't believe it.
That's awesome, mate.
Like, dude, it is beyond what I thought this thing was going to be, Dad.
Yeah, like, I've always had the vision of the whole tube thing and just seeing it all come to life is really sick. Really awesome.
Is it what you pictured? Better, worse, different?
It's obviously because of the tiny tires on it, it doesn't look all tough, but it's definitely exactly what I imagined.
And here's the thing, walk around with me. This is his first build, right? I don't even know how many cars I've built in my life. I don't think you could actually count them,
you couldn't
right?
count it.
Okay, come around this side. Let's get this thing behind us. Here's the thing when it comes to building a car, right? It is such a personal thing when you build a truck. Build a truck, build a car, build any vehicle, right? Right now, you're probably looking at it completely differently than the way that his head's looking at it, and it's probably completely different to the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
But I can tell you right now, you've got exactly the same thing that I have, which is vision. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what makes builds like this completely different. And that's what makes builds like this come to life.
Yeah.
You're surrounded by people that have that same vision as well.
Yeah.
What these kids have got access to, I keep saying that the whole build series is nothing short of spectacular. I'm so proud of the entire team. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
You think about what you've learned here, dude.
Yeah, like just going back to last year, even like what I've learned about engines and the history behind these things, how to work with tube, like how to TIG, how to do pie carts, everything like that. It's just,
well, you've just turned 17, so you started building this car when you were 16, and you're already light years ahead of where I was. Now think about this, right?
Yep.
So let's think about maybe, I don't know, tip of Australia somewhere.
Yeah.
You're up in Cape York.
Yeah.
Just gone through some big river crossing.
Yeah.
You know, you got black soot, like puffing out,
Yeah.
you know, your engine. You got that intake noise, like
Yeah.
sucking in and all the rest of it. And then you get really excited. You go to climb up something.
Yeah.
You put the thing on its side.
Yeah.
And you damage something.
Yeah.
You know how to come back here and fix it.
Yeah.
And remake it.
Yep.
That's the coolest part about building it. And that's the number one thing when it comes to building this truck, is the ability that this kid's going to have to repair, fix everything from all the training that you've been doing with all the boys here.
Yeah, I know every single bolt. I know where everything goes. Like, it's my car. I know everything about it. I know what does go wrong, how it goes wrong, and how to fix everything.
Yeah. This is pretty much it now. We've just got to wait for your tyres to turn up. Your Peak-All rims are down the back.
Yeah.
You got a bit more buttoning up to do on it. And then the big job, the biggest job yet, actually starts.
Tear the whole thing apart.
The tear down.
Paint it, rebuild it, put the whole thing back up, then get it regoed and engine it, which I think is the most hardcore thing.
We're working on it. We're working on it pretty hard in the background. All right, so that's about going to wrap up, I think, about this part. You'll probably see it with some wheels and tyres in the next couple of days and show this thing sitting on its brand new shoes. See you then, guys.
Later.
Morning. Well, hello. Look, Charlie Dog, she's getting a little bit bigger. Well, it's been a couple of days since we have been in the shed. You bored, girl. All right, all jokes aside, it's been a couple of days since we've actually been filming today. I've got Benny and Cam come in. What's up, man?
G'day, how are we?
This face might look a little bit familiar if you've been following Patriot Games.
Working with the boys in Super Tours is absolutely awesome, but sometimes the deadlines that Jack and Justin put on us, they don't even know how to fit half this stuff.
Well, wait, they're going to watch this.
Oh, that'll be later. Don't worry about that.
Amped Automotive, what do you guys do?
Again, man, anything from the bitumen up is kind of what we're sort of selling ourselves as. So
From the bitumen, I like that.
Touring
Well,
setups.
look, we can do it all.
So these boys, what you haven't seen on camera is when we got the VDJ first installed, ended up going up to your shed.
Yeah.
There was a lot of work to be done. These guys have stripped out the loom, stripped out what they could out of the loom, got the thing ready to start. Now, realistically, if you watch, well, you would have seen the episodes by now on the night that we got this thing going. It was one broken wire on the cam angle sensor, and that's all it was. So that's pretty hardcore to graft the 79 series harness into here. So the plan for today, what are you guys actually doing?
Mainly just try. I know we've had some comms issues, so
Yeah.
mainly just try and suss out what potentially could be doing there.
Yep.
Again, the environment that the engine came from, it could be
Anything.
could be something just like the corroded terminal.
Yep. Well, I don't think we went into it on the depth, and I'll come back to you guys in a sec. So fundamentally, look, what we're trying to achieve here, where is that OBD? So this port here is the OBD port, and OBD's onboard diagnostics, yeah? So really you can plug a scan tool into this, and when the boys from GSL had the laptop plugged in and they were trying to find what the issue was, why the engine wouldn't fire, it would have thrown up a fault code if they could have talked to it, and the fault code would have told us exactly where to look, and instead of that couple of hours trying to find that issue where we almost gave up, we would have found it straight away. Now, a couple of other things at the back down here.
Yep.
You got some new LED tail lights that you're putting in.
Yeah, I'm just chucking in those now.
So they're going to give you a hand with that, and then let's have a look at your new lights, new headlights.
So we have these new LED ADRA approved headlights, and they look
So there's
awesome.
old one, new one, old one, new one,
And they just
old one,
new
new one. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so they just bolted in perfectly. There was
Yep.
no real modification. I just had to kind of drill out the back hole, but that's about it.
And indicators, where are they? Where are your
here.
indicators?
They got, ow.
Have you got nothing to do, Steve?
I want to make some noise, but you feel me?
Okay. All right.
So we got these nice new indicators, which we're gonna just chuck down right there. Show it's low key. I didn't really like the OEM indicators, even though some people really do, but it's just not my jam.
All right. Cool. Well, that sounds like a sick plan. We're getting in there. Stuff's getting cut up again already. No?
Just going to need to pull some stuff, just get some access, and then we're good.
I love when you work with people who know what they're doing. Like when this guy over there goes, yeah, I'll just weld that up, and I'll look at it and go, yeah, But these guys here, like wiring harness, wiring electrical, or stay away from it. Whenever I touch anything that has a wire involved, something catches on fire. We'll leave it to the boys here in AMP. Ash, you're in good hands. I'm out. I'll see you later. Morning. Where's that? Where's Ash? Somewhere. Did I just hit the razor? That's okay because we're pulling the tub off this and we're putting a P-core one on. I just heard a little dunk. Ashton! Ashton! Walk with Daddy. We got you another present.
I was having lunch.
Well, our mates at Bob Jane T-Mart have got you a present. They've been following your FJ build on YouTube and they reached out to us. Bam!
Oh, where's that angry?
KM3s, dude. That's what you wanted, wasn't it?
Those are sick.
What do you reckon?
They're wide.
You're breaking the mould.
That's
You're going with BF Goodrich.
I always have loved them, so.
I do have my preference in tyres, I've got to say, and I think everybody knows what that is.
Yep.
But I'm really glad that you're doing something a little bit different because they are badass.
They look sick.
So check them out. 33, so they're at 285 70 17.
Yep.
I know you wanted 35s, but we've got to keep this thing legal. Because these things came out from factory, the biggest wheel that they came out with on a 16 was just on a 31. So 33s are actually perfectly legal and we can get the thing engineered. Yeah, maybe down the track we might do something else and see if we can get 35s on it.
Yep.
But that's pretty badass.
That's cool.
Yeah. So what we are fitting onto here, Ashton, run us through. You should know enough about these.
So these are a 17-inch P-core wheel, and these are the ones for 79. So they have a neg 25 offset, which pokes it out more than the 0 offset on that, and I made the guards a little bit wider so I could run my stance as wide as I can because I like to keep it stable.
Just real quick, I've said it in other videos, sorry to bombard you, but I'm going to P-core plug this out of this.
Yeah,
alright? Come in here, because you'll learn something here. We developed these wheels about 3 years ago. So we had big problems when we were trying to do GVM upgrades, maybe even 4 years ago it might have been now. GVM upgrades, you need to have a load rated wheel to get the GVM upgrade up to a 4495 on a 79 series cruiser. Now, we developed these first and foremost to get that 1500 kilo load rating so we could get the maximum GVM, but more importantly, nobody at the time, and I still think today, there's not many companies that are offering maximum offset in wheels. Here in Australia, you can only go a total wheel track increase of 50 millimeters above standard, and that's the same with your tyre height as well. Which what that fundamentally means is you can push your wheels out based on wheel offset 25 millimeters aside. That's all you can do. So a 79 series cruiser comes with a 0 offset wheel. These ones here are negative 25, so it'll push the wheel out 25 mil on each side. So two major advantages with that. Obviously, you get the widest legal wheel track that you possibly can. Guys go with massive offset wheels, which are illegal, but we've got to keep everything legal for him and most of our customers. And then with the 1500 kilo load rating, you also can go up to that 4495 GVM with whichever supplier that you want to go with. The design of the wheel is, it is very Patriot Campers. You can see the 5 points of the star, which is, the Patriot Campers logo, as you can see inside here. A little bit retro sort of look, available in a satin black and also a bronze. You're still not sure, are you?
I think that these will show, like once all the guards are painted and all that, it kind of gives it a like two-tone effect.
Well, I'll do you a deal. I think it's time for a change on the black truck anyway.
Yep.
If you're not happy with the black wheels, we'll just swap wheels. I'll put your black ones on the black truck and you can put my bronze ones on your FJ when the build gets finished. Yeah? Now, I think you chuck those wheels in the back of the ute.
Yep.
Let's run down the road, get them fitted. Yeah? Then you can bring them back, chuck them on.
Cool.
And you are finally going to get to see...
I get to see the whole picture.
The whole picture. The whole thing is going to come together today. You're going to actually see what this car looks like when it's finished.
I'm so keen.
All right, let's load up the wheels. Chuck that back in. Fill me in. What was it?
Look, we're going to put it down to just the history We came in guns a-blazing with
The
all
history,
this.
you're going to have to elaborate on
Well,
that,
we
boys.
come in with all the guns a-blazing technology. Oh, it's got this all flash new engine in it, but it just turned out to be a 40 series problem, really. It's just old and dirty, mate.
Yep.
Old and dirty. The old farm truck. The spaceship.
Yeah, the spaceship.
Don't go for the hero diagnosis. It was just some dirty pins.
Some
and
dodgy.
and we're good.
Yeah, some dodgy wiring. Is that all it was, dirty pins?
Yeah, again, the environment obviously the donor came out of, so
Yeah.
you know, mining cars on sites are not great for the stuff that gets kicked around, especially when they're down near the feet. So the communication wires and terminals in the OBD were just corroded. So
hell yeah, boys, that's all it is.
Clean them up.
Yep.
We'll go and source a new plug for you, and then get it done.
So now you've got full modern day diagnostics.
Ready for tuning.
So you need to know what's going on. Yeah. 30 pounds. Heap of fuel. Happy?
Happy. Very
Pumped.
happy.
All right, Amped Automotive. Check these boys out.
Sweet as.
Yeah, bro. Thanks a
we can
million.
help out.
Yeah, bro.
man.
Thanks a million. We'll see you guys after teardown when all the final wiring needs to happen, eh?
Exciting part, eh?
Yeah, boys.
Sweet as.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, mate.
Right, dude. This is exciting. I've got to admit, that is a good looking tyre, eh? They are a good looking tyre. Performance, it's been a long time, like I said before. So maybe you can do a review.
Yeah.
Maybe later on down the track you do a review, but that is a good looking tyre, dude.
Yeah, that's sick.
Are you happy with the black?
Very.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it looks fun.
You're on two minds?
No, I think it looks.
Yeah? Like I said, man, if you want to swap them, I'm happy to trade.
Yeah.
Yeah? I wouldn't mind a change on the black truck.
Yeah.
So I think we're pretty much ready. Oh, before we go, I think one more big shout out.
Thank you to all the boys and girls at Bob Jane for these good new tyres. They're going to look sick on the FJ and perform even better. So I'm keen, and it's just changed the whole look of the FJ. So
Lucky kid, real lucky kid. All right, get them on.
oh, we got to put the caps on first.
Get them on.
Caps on first.
Just put the wheels on. I think that you should probably swing around here and have a look at what I would maybe consider the most pissed off looking FJ45 that I've ever seen. Yeah?
It looks so
For
bad.
two reasons. One, because of the way it looks,
Yeah.
but two, for what's under the hood.
Yeah.
It's a thing now. FJ49, dude.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this.
Oh, the wheels and tyres, no sh**.
What do you reckon?
Oh, that's. I can't speak because the camera's on.
Man, this thing just came up good, like.
There's nothing to critique, there's nothing to pick on. It's just like
Perfect.
everything's balanced. It's not over the top. Everything looks good. It's
It's not
it all works. There's
too high, it's not too short.
I want one so bad.
Yeah, I'll build you one.
Can you build me one?
Yeah, I'll build you one. After this one, there's.
Can you build your daddy a car?
Yeah, I can.
Friggin' badass, man. This is the coolest I've ever done, man.
by far. I was just thinking this is cooler than the bigger six.
Alright guys, you're going to have to stay tuned, get up here. I think we're going to have to get Christian in here one afternoon this week before the big teardown happens. It's probably the last time that you guys are going to see the FJ running in the shed looking like this.
Yeah. No,
But there is one more thing that we need to do, but we're going to have to wait for his brother to get in, and I think it's part of the family tradition. Every time we build a car at Patriot Campers, for one of the family, you know what happens. A set of tyres gets destroyed. And I'm not going to rob him of his birth given right to pop a set of tyres out the back of Patriot Campers. Stay tuned, coming at you soon. Love you, mate. Well done, dude. Let's go.
Oh, this is exciting. Come on. There we go. Sweet. She loves it. She does love it. Oh, this is cool, dude.
Alright, here we go. FJ49. All the cruisers are lined up, the Mega 6, the black truck, the COVID FJ. Now, you ready for this? Ready to see everyone's reaction?
Smile.
You excited?
Yeah.
Alright mate, good. Let's get this thing out the back, give everybody a quick look, and we'll burn some rubber. Here we go, yo.
It's really impressive. I haven't seen it in a long time, and it's past my expectations. Like, these boys have done an amazing job.
Obviously, here at Patriot Campers, safety is paramount, so we try and keep everything as safe as possible. I want to hear a bang, not an engine bang.
Yeah.
Safety first. That's what I was. Okay.
But if
I want to hear a tyre bang.
Catch on fire, I got you.
No, you're in the car with him, dude.
Oh, okay, sweet.
You get in with him. You two built it. You get to fry the tyres. Let's go.
Are we good?
You ready?
Are we just going first gear or just...
First, second, third, as far as you can go, dude. Go.
Right, are we good?
Was that third?
Yeah.
Stay in third. Keep it going, mate. Keep it going. Yeah, boys. Yeah, come here. See me. Quick, quick, Steve. Drive forward. Can you go forward? Drive forward. Go. Put it out. Pull it in, mate. Yep, that'll look. Concrete Michael. Yeah, boy!
Yeah! That's it!
Let's go.
Hey, Cherry has been fought.
You get that on the thing.
Let's go! Yeah! Yes! That was sick. Dude! Oh, that made it easy work, dude. Dude! That was mint!
The whole back of the car was on fire. And that is officially how you do that.
Yeah, dude, yeah, I don't know. I turned it round and just fire more. It's things like that which makes the whole past year of this build very much so worth it. That was the best thing I've ever done, and yeah, like just building something that you're so passionate about and then just being able to just finally see how it goes, it's the best feeling ever. That was so sick.
It was absolutely mental just hearing this thing just on gate, just chewing tyres. So good.
That was sick. That was good fun.
Oh, that was freaking awesome. That was a good skid.
So, if we go back to the Mega Tour doing a burnout, you didn't actually pop it, it just went this went bang. So, encore fire. So he did a better skid than the Mega Tour.
But you drive a patrol, right?
We can go get it.
Oh,
let's go get it.
I was just saying, is that what we're talking about? Go get it. All right. Who wants to see? Who wants to come here? Don't run away. Who wants to see the patrol do a skid?
Yes, Steve.
Go get the patrol. Go get
Yes,
it.
Steve.
That'll never happen.
Well, I was like, where's the most fire? And I'm like spraying like where the flames were. And then as he drove off, the car then engulfed in flames. And Justin's like, spray the car. And I'm like, just water in the ground. Gotta put this concrete out, guys. All right.
That is always something that I've wanted to do, but I've never had a fire extinguisher that was open, so.
I popped the tyres faster and more efficiently. I sounded better. I was in a cooler car. I was just sending it and
fire.
And fire. Who doesn't love a little bit of fire? So I absolutely ate up Dad in the burnout competition. No one will ever beat that. Ever.
So that about wraps up, I think, this series of the FJ49 build. You can see Ashton's taken all of his cousins and his sister for a cruise around.
I think he had the best time. I think we all did. That was so much fun.
Do I say it again, how proud of these two we are?
Oh, we can't be prouder. Very happy parents.
So you've seen this go all the way through. The FJ49 is officially a thing. It is running. The boys have crushed. My team have crushed.
Oh.
And I think as parents, I can honestly say, I think we've crushed too.
Cannot be prouder.
See you on the next episodes for the teardown, guys. You.
Go far!
Go far.
No!